I'm Cat Navarro with IdeateTV, and I'm here with Jackie with the Suicide Girls Pinup Company, and they're a company focused on alternative beauty. Jackie, can you please tell me more about Suicide Girls? Really fascinating.
The Suicide Girls started in 2001, founded by our very own Missy Suicide, who believed that there was various different ways of beauty. Nobody always wants to see the blonde, super skinny girls you see on Vogue. We're basically the girls you'll never see on Vogue, and that's a shame. But basically, we have tattoos, we have piercings. I know I don't look very done up, but literally you have to go to the website to see that because we're a nude alternative pinup site. We have girls who have different piercings, different hair, I mean beautiful tattoos. We basically stand for a completely different form of beauty, and it's not very fair that people are just like, oh, you have tattoos or your hair is purple. Good heavens, what's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with us. Basically, the people that think there's something wrong with us, what society sees as wrong and weird, we think makes us beautiful, and that's what we stand for.
That's great. How does somebody become a Suicide Girl? Is it like a sorority you got to get initiated in?
I'm so sorry. That's actually a good way to say it. Not so much as a sorority, but you get that feeling for it. But you go to the website, you apply, and then you get into a stage where you're called a hopeful, and that's where you basically become a prospect. You shoot a set, and if the set gets bought, congratulations, you're a hopeful. Members on the site will vote for the set. You know, if staff loves it, instant beauty. Sometimes it can take up to 3 years to become a Suicide Girl. I believe that's one of the longest times a girl has waited, but she kept persevering. Some girls just feel like, forget this, I can't do it, and they'll make up all these excuses to why they just keep doing it. All the members who have followed you for so many years, and then the day, well, when we become a Suicide Girl, it's called turning pink. And the day you go to your site and it's turning pink, it says Suicide Girl next to your name. There's all this screaming, there's all this crying. I remember one of my best girlfriends, was like, "You're pink," and I'm just like, ah! I start screaming, I call everybody I know. It was the greatest honor, and Suicide Girls, I want to really say, has saved my life. Despite the name, believe it or not, they gave me new hope, they gave me confidence, they gave me some of my best friends ever. One of my best girlfriends, right there, gave me a home when I first moved out to California. You know, before I'd even met her, like in person. I was coming out to California to start news. She's just like, come stay with me. You know, despite what a lot of people will say, Suicide Girls to me means family. It means, you know, I will say it is kind of like a sorority, just we're in a class all our own. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I love.
How did you get the name Suicide Girls? How did they think of that?
Suicide Girls came from a book once upon a time about a girl who was tatted, pierced, and committed social suicide. So basically anything that would make you stand out. So instead of being all nice and calm, petite, you know, you're just like, whoa, all these tattoos, oh my god, your hair, these piercings, really? Can that be pierced? All these crazy things. So basically any girl who stood against the social norm committed social suicide. So that's where we came from, Suicide Girls. We don't want to fit in. We stand out. That's exactly what we do, and we do it in a glamorous way.
Tell me a little bit about how you got initiated.
Oh no.
Really short and sweet.
Okay. I had heard about Suicide Girls because growing up I was always the weird girl on the other side of the tracks, and you know, just very different. I had very different interests. I love rock music. I hate rap. You know, I don't fall into the stereotypical black girl, which is how I got into it. And I didn't want to do it originally because all I saw on the cover was, you know, like basically white girls, Caucasian girls. And then I saw Malou Suicide on the front page, and I'm just like, black girls can do this too? Cool! And so I signed up and everything like that, and my first set was bought by Malou, who shot it, and it was just a great moment because, you know, we do have a lot of black girls that come up just say, you know, we want to be different, but at the same time, you know, we don't want to people think we're weird, and you know, a lot of our fans are just like, thank you, and that's basically how I got initiated into it. And the day I found out, because I had stuck with the site for so long and really emulated the girls I was just watching, just like, you girls have given me hope and strength, and now to actually be one of you, that was one of the greatest moments of my life. So
I love hearing stories like that. So Suicide Girls seems like it's really something else.
It is. That's definitely a good word for it. We are, like I said, we're a class all of our own.
Nice. Thank you so much for spending time with us. I'm Kat with IdeateTV.